Hey everybody, this is Michael right here. Just want to introduce myself. I'm a pain management specialist, and I work on is lower back pain and middle and upper back pain. And so I just want to introduce myself to you guys and tell you guys that I have a site that's running now, and it is to accommodate anybody's needs, all you guys' needs. And we're operating differently than what most programs do and what most platforms do. What we do is we take you through. We have separate blog posts and we talk about everything there that we have. Um, all of this is what I've created out of my own words, and so you're getting the value in it, not from somebody else. And so what I'm talking about here is, um, so I've gone in there and talked about everything you need to do to help your lower back, everything from having to exercise right to eating better to making sure you think better to making sure you are consuming the right natural methods. Those are the four pillars right there that I talk about and that are the most important ones that you probably hear from time to time, but you don't really hear people emphasizing it 110%. And so I just wanted to make that clear. We're going to become an evolution. We just started early 2018 and we just want to make sure that we're carrying on the right foot. And I've been doing this for a while now. I just wanted to finally get on the online into the online world and start doing this. But just want to show you guys a little bit about what I'm talking about. Right now I'm in my room, as you can see that. And here I'm gonna go ahead and just show you what all the fusses that I'm talking about. So right here is my page. I'm gonna just show you. There is my site right there. There's the title tag. As I scroll down, there's me. That's the welcome presentation. Whenever you guys want to come in and watch, I have a presentation laid out for you. And there's my about me. There's more. What you're gonna see in the front of the page is a blog roll. So you're gonna see everything that I've been talking about from the four pillars that I've been talking about. And so I don't know if you can see that too well because I know it's the contrasting between the lights, but yeah, you guys can come in and check this out. I've been doing this for about close to a year now, and yeah, I've gotten a lot of things published in that time. I've been really busy. I've been really, really busy, and so just wanted to share that information with you guys at this time. And hopefully you guys can come around and come check me out and see what we have to offer. Everything that we have is free. Nothing you're gonna pay for unless you want. Throughout my years, I've had my own back pain and I've had my own struggles, and so I've had to figure out different ways of adjusting to it. And I know that sometimes I don't. Nowadays I think back and I'm like, I really don't need these conservative treatments. But now I think about it, and so I'm like, I'm well more prepared now, where I am at this point in my life. And so what I do is, since I've tried a lot of different products and I've gone through a lot of different trial and experiments, I actually have my own. Let me just show you something that I have, not for promoting purposes, just because I have it though. So here's a note. Here's a bottle. I won't even go into the name. But then I got that guy. I got this guy right here too. I have a couple seat cushions, a new mattress, and just a couple other things that I've had with back pain. I've tried a lot of different medical devices. I've tried the CBDs. I've tried the essential oils. I've tried the herbs. I can say I've done A through Z, and I can give you a good recommendation on what would work for you. Of course, everybody's pain is differently, and so people are like, "Well, you can never tell somebody what to have because everybody's pain is different." But I've been in those shoes before, so I can tell you what it is like and what would the higher chances of you trying a certain um, remedy versus a certain conservative treatment would do for you. What would it do for you briefly? What would it do for you in the long term, short term versus long term. I focus a lot on long term development. People with chronic pain, sciatica, acute pain can turn into mild subacute pain, so forth. But the goal here is to make sure that you have a long term treatment plan no matter what. So I cater to all these audiences, and so I just want to make sure that you have that in the back of your mind, that I'm not here to, you know, force you to do something you don't want. But I have, in fact, I have here. Let me just show you what I'm talking about. If I go over here to my getting started tab, there's the warm welcoming that takes you through, and it'll give you all the most recent updates we have coming up. We're gonna have more blogs coming up. The Thanksgiving article was published. We have a forum now running. We have bonuses for donations. We have a video forum, and we have our opiate and drug free in 12 days free course, and our most developed one that I have right now already is going to be for you. It's called the Remove Back Pain System, and basically what that's about is it's a course that you can just take for free on the website. And what it does, it takes you from one article to the next article. So you'll start at one point and you'll get to your destination depending on that journey you have to get through. So that'll help you navigate to the next article. And at the bottom of it, if I go click here, there it is right here. Here's the article. So being active, pain-free, and getting back to your normal lifestyle without steroids and NSAIDs or muscle relaxers can be your reality, even if you don't have a single clue where to begin. And there's my picture, who I am. I talk about that, what I'm introducing, and how I built it. Right there's a little diagram. Let's see what else here. Just go about talking about how there's a lack of information, too much information overload on the internet, and so it's very easy for some people just to get confused on what they're doing, and it's very it's not misleading 100%. It's somewhat, it is, but it's more so people getting sidetracked. And so that's what I will go ahead and talk more about. Who's it for? Testimonials are in there. How do you get to the next step? So I have a end of article feed that if you're participating in the Remove Back Pain system, you would just have to click on the next. It'll tell you if you're having, for example, if you're having this kind of chronic pain now, it's next for you. You should go and check out how you can walk with better posture. So you'll click on that page and then you'll read that article, and it'll help you and will take you step by step on what to do. And then at the end of that article, there'll be another step in the process, and it'll tell you, like, if you're feeling these symptoms, if you're getting like this right now, go here now. And so basically it's getting you from point A to Z. And that took me a while to develop, so that's what I have going on. And I'm working on integrating more material, such as face-to-face interaction between the posts, so I make sure that I'm there for you guys. But yeah, this is my site, and a lot of it has been from my own mind, like what I have been thinking about doing for a while now, and just mind mapping a lot, especially lately. You're gonna get a lot of blog posts. You're gonna see it, everything, and just wanted to put that out there to make sure that I exist here, and you guys don't have to worry so much about having back pain, chronic pain, sciatic pain, acute pain, subacute pain. Whatever stage you're in that process, I'm gonna help you get through it, and I'm gonna help you make sure that when you transition from one step to the next, what is it gonna look like? What should you do now? And so when people ask me, do you offer them products? And I'm like, I wouldn't offer you a product. What I'm doing is between the articles, I highlight how if you need, for example, if you need a cold pack as opposed to using ice, I've used this cold pack and I recommend it, and it is number one. And if you want to grab it, because it will make the difference in this part of your process and in the long term. If you're using like essential oils or something, that's going to come in handy. But it's totally up to you, and if you need help with that, you can always ask me. So I just finished writing a couple articles. I finished writing about the tips on avoiding back pain on Christmas. That was a special, and then I finished the other one, which was the New Year's one. So I go about it, and not just like your traditional websites to just go about, oh well, let me offer them a best of post. Let me see if I can get them to buy me buy something from me. This is not what it's about. And I've gone through a lot of different websites, and I've seen how people are doing this. I've run across people who are like, well, if the wrong way to do this is by listening to what YouTube and Google has to say about exercise. And I ran across one like that, and I was like, really? Like, that's just a catch for you guys just to come by and see what he's doing. So I don't lie about the things I do. I make sure I keep it up front, and I make sure I cater to your needs specifically. Um, so with that being said, I just want to leave you with that information, and know that you have somebody who's trustworthy, somebody who's gonna back you guys up 24/7. And yeah, don't hesitate to come on by. Thank you.